Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midlife.
I'm 31, married.
I'm 33 years old. I'm a diesel mechanic.
I'm 30 years old, single, and I have one kid.
I have to pay for child care, especially with two of the kids. My gross annual income is $47,000, so that I can live pretty comfortably with that.
They're really trying to give the students the essential skills that they will need to operate in the future, and things that they need to consider as they continue on with their education, and things they need to think about with the skills and how they're going to face that future and the decisions they'll have to make. They've had in-class curriculum to learn about the skills and concepts around financial literacy, around budgeting, about figuring out how to take taxes out of their paychecks, gross pay, net pay. They've done it on paper. It's very different to do it in real life. And so by the students having the scenarios that they receive about the story of their life that tells them their occupation, their age, their marital status, if they have children, and their gross annual household income they have, when they put into practice those skills and concepts that they've received, it sticks. And it has more of a meaning to them.
I'm making more money than I hope I'd make.
Grocery shopping does cost a lot more than I thought.
I picked out a BMW.
I'm not making as much money as I thought I would. I'm not making as much as I thought I was going to be making, but now that I've gone through the shopping and stuff, I think that it's enough.
Okay, so apparently I lost my job, which is kind of an issue because now I don't get my monthly income.
Yeah, it would be stressful just because what happens if this actually happened and you will lose all your stuff and you'll have to rely on your spouse and then try to rush and try to find a job real quick to start paying for everything else again.
It's also not even your spouse, your family.
Yeah, because you have a child, so that's going to be even harder to pay for their clothes, and if they're growing, they're going to eat a lot, and it's just stressful.
I think what surprised me the most is just that the kids are getting the complexity of real life.
At that age, you're not thinking beyond yourself. And so when the equation became times 2 or times 3, jaws hit the floor.
Why shouldn't we talk about money and finances and things like that? It's great for conversation for these kids as they get older, as they find a spouse to talk about before they get married, things like that.
If we have a population of students who understand how to budget, it makes their lives better, it makes a community better, and it makes better employees.
We're in a time where this younger generation is growing up, and we seem to have a lot of doubts about their motivation and their capabilities, and when you get a little bit closer, you realize that we are in pretty good hands, but the more you can do, the more we can invest in our own community, the stronger this community is going to be for all of us.
They have an opportunity to invest in the future, and it's here with JA.
No, not at all. It comes with too many priorities.
No. Never thought I was. You have to pay a lot of money, which isn't fun.
Having a family is hard.
I'd rather stay young for a couple more years.
I apologize for the stuff I put you through.